Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well on this Friday. I have a couple of things I've got to share with you. Well, actually, I got a question I need to ask you. Why did the can crusher quit his job? Because it was so depressing. Oh, got another question for you. Why did Adele cross the road to sing Hello from the Other Side? Okay, that one was pretty bad. All right, let's get going with our Bible trivia questions. We're going to have 10 questions. They're worth a point apiece, and then 2 bonus questions. They're worth 3 points apiece. If you get it right, you get an extra 3 points. If you get it wrong, you lose 3 points. Again, you don't have to answer the bonus questions. There's a total of 16 points to be had. Here's our first question. Which of Jesus' original 12 disciples did Herod Agrippa first kill by the sword? Was it James, Peter, or Matthew? Acts 12 verses 1 through 2 tells us it was James. Number 2, what did Joseph, son of Jacob, interpret for the Pharaoh? Handwriting on the wall, a foreign language, or dreams? Genesis 41 verse 15 tells us that it was dreams. Number 3, to whom did Abraham leave everything when he died? Was it Sarah, Isaac, or Ishmael? Genesis 25 verse 5 says it was Isaac. Number 4, in how many languages did Pontius Pilate write on the sign he nailed to Jesus' cross? Was it 1, 2, or 3? John 19 verses 19 through 20 tells us that it was 3. Number 5, what did Caesar Augustus decree? That all the world should be taxed, the Roman citizens didn't need to pay taxes, or that no one had to pay taxes? Luke 2 verse number 1, the answer is that all the world should be taxed. Okay, here comes our bonus question. It's going to be related with the question I just read, and you don't get any help with this. And here's the question. Because of this decree, where did Mary and Joseph have to go? Because of this decree, where did Mary and Joseph have to go? Luke 2 verses 4 through 5, and I'm thinking that probably everybody got this answer right. It was Bethlehem. All right, let's move on to our next set of questions. Number 1, at the end of his second missionary journey, who was with Paul when he left Corinth? Was it Silas and Peter? Was it Barnabas and James? Or was it Aquila and Priscilla? Acts 18, verse number 18, tells us that it was Aquila and Priscilla. Number 2, when Paul and his companions left Corinth, where did they sail to? Was it Ephesus, Smyrna, or Athens? Acts 18 verses 18 through 19 reveal the answer to us. Again, it's Ephesus. Number 3, what was Paul's last stop on his second journey before returning to Antioch? Was it Troas, Phillipa, or Caesarea? Acts 18 verse 22 tells us that it was Caesarea. Number 4, on Paul's third missionary journey, who was the Alexandrian Jew who evangelized in Ephesus prior to Paul's arrival? Was it Crispus, Apollos, or Justus? Acts 18 verses 24 and following tells us that it was, you guessed it, Apollos. Number 5, what did many magicians in Ephesus do when they heard about the power of God's word? They fled, they attacked Paul, they burned their books. Acts 19 verses 18 through 19 tells us that they burned their books. Okay, now here is a bonus question. Again, it's related to this next one. And good luck is all I can say. You either know this or you don't. And this is going to have to be something that's fresh on your mind. What was the value of the magic books? What was the value of those books? Acts 19 and verse number 19 tells us that it was 50,000 pieces of silver. So that was a pretty big chunk of change. Well, I hope you did well. Let me know how you did down in the comments. Certainly would like to know how well you're doing and whether you're still enjoying these Bible trivia questions or not. Hope you have a great weekend.